in 1985, and this is never going to be routine, and it's something I'm really going to miss seeing. 4.5 million pounds of hardware, nearly 7 million pounds of thrust coming off the pad. A pretty rocky ride during first stage. My first flight was 61B. We launched 3 communication satellites and performed 2 spacewalks to investigate space station construction techniques. Ease and access were the 2 experiments we conducted. And we thought we did such a good job on this that we would go into business. We decided to call ourselves the Ace Construction Company. And it's also during this time frame that I was quoted as saying, "Let's go build a space station." STS-27 was my next flight on Atlantis. It was a classified flight, and all we could show you is us having some fun with an NFL football that we flew on board. That football was subsequent to the flight returned to Pete Rozelle, the commissioner of football, at that year's Super Bowl. On STS-37, we deployed the Compton Ray Observatory and Gamma Ray Observatory, and we had to go out and manually deploy the KU band antenna that you see here, thus saving that satellite from being about a $550 million piece of big space junk. Jay Apt and I, after we'd completed that, looked inside the windows there on the aft flight deck and saw the guys inside eating our food. After we'd completed our checkout of the Gamma Ray, we deployed it, and we were supposed to be inside the airlock, except I think the only thing that was inside the airlock at that point was our toes, because we wanted to have a great view as the satellite was released and deployed. We did a planned spacewalk on this flight also to look at a prototype space station piece of hardware called CETA, and thus the little railroad placard that you saw there. Here we are demonstrating one of the 3 configurations of the CETA cart during that flight. A couple views here of STS-71, the first docking mission of a shuttle to the Mir station. I think you can kind of tell how close the shuttle components got to the Mir station. And one of the reasons that on STS-74, my next flight, we added a Russian-made docking compartment to the Mir station. And that was then used by all subsequent shuttle flights to dock to the Mir station. It's very similar in design and structure and purpose to the hardware that we're flying here on STS-132 that's called MRM-1. A view as we're docking to the Mir station using the docking compartment. And another view as we leave the docking compartment mated to the Mir station. You can see that they also use that to mount quite a bit of hardware on the exterior. A view of us in the aft flight deck windows looking back to Mir as we depart, all smiling to the crew. I don't know what this picture is supposed to tell you. This is STS-110. This is when we installed the 43-foot-long S0 segment to the station. This is the center part of the station to which all the other components have been attached. A great view as we're going across the Nile Delta and the Red Sea. And this is the last close-up view I had of the ISS as we departed and did our fly-around. A very beautiful touchdown of STS-110 at the end of the mission at the Kennedy Space Center. That's always a great feeling to have a nice, pretty rollout, get back there to see your family and friends.